Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bagger Don at StockMarketCaddy.com. Today is Saturday, September 27th at about noon. You're looking at our flagship product called Swing Machine from StockMarketCaddy.com. And I do want you to know, you can get a chance to see this view every night as a monthly member, and as an annual member, you can get this tool and so much more on your desktop. So let me show you what it is showing us. Let's drop down to we'll pass on the VIX for the moment. This is the ES, the continuous contract for the S&P futures contracts, S&P 500. On a daily interval, on Friday, it closed at 6,697.75. For the day, up 38 points. It's been long for 99 days. That's what that means, long. Now, the entry price when Swing Machine went long was at 5,761 at 5 p.m. on May 7th. The trend is solidly up. You can see we had a little bit of selling that was earlier this week, and we're right in the middle of the fear gauge. We had been up here in euphoria, and we have simply pulled back. We haven't even generated a dip. Now, the percentage return is a little misleading because the percentage return is the difference between, in percentage terms, between the entry price and where it closed on Friday. So if you had gone long here and you were in a non-leveraged account like the SPY, you would have a 16.26% return. The difference between the entry price and where it's trading at. But because the S&P futures contract is a leveraged product, you are not up a mere 16%. You're up $46,000 on what would have taken you to have the necessary margin to go overnight of about 18 grand. Now, you don't need that much capital to be trading intraday, but that's what it would have required. So you're up, maybe 200-300%. That is the beauty of trading futures. They're liquid, they're leveraged, and we have great access. They're open just about 24 hours a day. So let's scroll down and take a look at all of these different markets. Here's the NASDAQ. 102 days ago, if you had gone long, you'd be up with one mini contract, 81,500. The Dow, 17,000. The Russell, 15,000. Gold, just 24 days ago. Just 24 days ago, a little over 3 weeks, $39,000. Silver, 3 months ago, 89 days ago, $60,000. Copper futures went long 40 days ago. They're drawing down. They're dipping. They're down 6 grand. So we don't get them all right? We can still have drawdowns. We can still have losses. Trading is an acquired skill set. Platinum, long, 97 days ago, 28 grand. Oil futures, 3 days ago, 730. Unleaded gasoline, 27 days ago, 36.87. Heating oil, 25. Expecting a cold winter? Well, you could buy your heating oil now. You would have made 5 grand, and you'd have that cash to go out and buy heating oil before the price jumps on you. Your oil service person up in New England, as an example. I'm scrolling this up so we can see more. Here is nat gas, short 119 days ago. Yes, you can make money when things are going down. 12,800. Bitcoin, just 4 days ago, 13 grand. Ethereum, long, 97 days ago, 79,000. Coffee, yes, we can trade coffee futures. 31 days ago, 22 grand. Wheat futures, short, 66 days ago, 23.50. Soybeans, short, 5 days ago, we're down a little bit. Soybean meal, short, 21 days ago, 12.70. Sugar, 119, 119 days ago. And then live cattle futures, they've been long for 141 days. 17,240. They are dipping a little bit. Folks, I am Bagadon at stockmarketcadie.com. We do not manage anyone else's money. We don't. We manage our own and a few family accounts. We don't give specific recommendations for you to do anything. And I'm not making any claims that you will automatically make money. I'm not. And I'm not even suggesting that this is something that you should do. All I'm doing is showing you a glimpse, just a glimpse, and we can change the interval from daily to hour to monthly to weekly, even down to 5 minute. We can do that sort of thing. We make these videos to hopefully invite those interested persons to visit our website to see what we're all about. Trading, which is trading algorithmically, minimizing the emotions of fear and greed, hopefully, so one isn't making decisions purely on the money. Yes, we will make decisions around the money for money management purposes, but we're really about trading the money flow and extracting cash flow day in, day out. As a trader, you get to choose what market you want to trade, what interval you want to trade, and even what product. Because you see, we also use this tool and other tools to trade stocks. Well, primarily invest stocks. It's not very tax friendly to be actively trading individual stocks. But it is very tax friendly and very, very rewarding to be trading options on stocks. And we will do that. Feel free to reach out any day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 813-758-8263. Any day. Hope to talk with you soon. The market volatility is coming up, and it's going to be a great fall and winter season. For those interested in becoming an annual member, you do need to go through what we call a Q School. It's a one-time event. One time. It's 3+ weeks. We'd need to chat with you, make sure that we can accommodate your schedule. Once you go through that, if you want to become an annual member, you'll have a spot reserved for you. If you don't, you can just, you will have in essence just purchase the education. And it's a great education. But we only issue a limited number of annual licenses and only have, therefore, a limited number of Q School slots every year. And we've had one of our best years for Stock Market Caddy. The membership or the opportunity for Q School is drawing to a close this year. So don't wait, because once we have to raise or lower the curtain for this year, we won't start taking Q School reservations until, for next year, right? We stop. And we think that's going to be around early November. So let us know. We're ready when you are. Have a great weekend and have a great week next week. Thanks.